What's up, y'all? It's Young James. I'm back here in the States, guys, here in the motherland, in my mommy's house. Guys, notice the hair is flowing, the skin is glowing, on point as always, yes. If you guys are out of the loop, if you guys don't follow the trends, if you guys aren't up to date, I'm back here in the US because I decided to just take a little bit of time off my classes in Japan, come visit the family, hang out, take advantage of the US dollar, work here for a little bit, just for the summer. Of course, I am going back to Japan. Don't worry. I will be going back to Japan. But I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's crazy how different life is here compared to Japan. And even though I've studied Japanese for like 4 years, guys, anyone who has lived in a foreign country, spoken a foreign language, and then moved back to the home country, you guys back me up on this. It is so crazy how much your brain reinvents itself when you move back home. You very quickly put that foreign language information that was in your brain into some other folder somewhere else. So I'm gonna do my best while I'm here to keep up with my Japanese studies. Even though I've been studying for 4 years, guys, it's crazy how quickly I forget things. I'm still studying every single day, reading, writing, listening, attempting to speak. So I just wanted to run you down on some things that I do to continue studying Japanese even when I'm not actually in Japan. You know, a lot of my viewers are always saying, oh, this guy's so lucky, he lives in Japan. That's why he can speak Japanese, that's why he can study Japanese. Guys, if you didn't know, for 1 year before I even went to Japan, I was studying Japanese on my own, and I could speak a little bit. And hey, just because I'm not in Japan right now doesn't mean I'm not going to be studying my Japanese. So first of all, talked about this before, but italki is a serious lifesaver. I mean, I've said it probably 1,000,001 times on my channel, but guys, there's truly no better way to study a foreign language than attempting to speak with native speakers. And if you know anything about Chicago, finding a Japanese person to speak Japanese with is like finding a needle in a haystack. But luckily, you can use italki, this online language learning platform, for personalized one-on-one lessons with native speaking teachers. You can drill as many Anki cards as you want per day. You can read as many pages out of Berserk or One Piece as you want per day. Nothing is actually going to improve your conversation skills, your listening skills, your speaking skills like real conversations with native, fluent teachers on italki. The language experts will give you real-time feedback that caters to your needs. I actually have some footage here of my first lesson with Kos, who lives in the UK. He's a Japanese university student living in the UK, but I really liked his lesson style. He came prepared with news articles for me to read, practice reading my kanji, etc. And then after I read the news article, we would talk a little bit about it.
最初にこのレッスン、まずは読んで、で、わからない言葉とかを確認した後に、ニュースについてどう思うかとか、ニュースの面白いところとかを一緒に話したりしてるんですけど、
You guys can see how italki is like perfect for my current lifestyle because obviously I'm living in the States, which has a totally different time zone than Japan. But even when I was in Japan, I was studying with Kos, who lived in the UK. So wherever you are in the world, I'm sure you can find someone that matches up with your schedule, your flexibility, and also the prices, guys. You're not gonna break the bank. The prices are flexible for anyone's budget. This is for all languages. Any language that you wanna learn, I'm sure you can find a teacher that suits your needs on italki. As you can see here, there are just plenty of different teachers, all different time zones, different languages they speak. You can see Kos's profile here, his reviews, his rating, his little introduction video. You do not need to live overseas to immerse yourself in different languages, cultures, make new friends from overseas. And while you're at it, y'all, make sure to check out the new AI learning tool, italki Plus, which will help you learn even faster.
italki Plus? Teachers and AI enhanced language learning? Guys, AI is taking over the world. AI is taking over italki as well. If you want to learn even faster, check out italki Plus AI language learning tools right now. They're currently doing free 1-month trials. You got to get it while it's hot, y'all.
Practice between lessons.
Quiero estar en forma para el verano.
Whoa, genial.
And you actually track my progress? You are amazing.
if you're ready to start your language learning journey, click the link down in the description below right now. When you buy $10, you get $5 free using the promo code YoungJames5. This is for the first 50 purchasers only, so get them while they're hot. They're selling like hotcakes. Go on down to the link below, guys. You know what the drill is. Back me up. Isn't it so funny when people say that they're going to learn Japanese through watching anime, and their favorite anime is like Berserk or like like Blood X or like Goblin Destroyer or something, and like the only words they're learning are like banish to the nether realm, and like where are you actually gonna use that in real life? I've talked about it on my channel a bunch of times, but I watched the show Terrace House, which is just like a super basic reality show which you can find on Netflix whether you're in Japan or outside of Japan, and they have a lot of just daily conversations and stuff like that. Super great input, guys. Listening input is so important for Japanese. I've actually finished like all of the available seasons of Terrace House on Netflix, so I recently started this new one called Love Village Ai no Sato, which is basically like a reality dating show for middle-aged people, and it's super goofy, some strange characters on there, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm learning some strange words as well. But definitely great listening practice if you want to hear real, genuine conversations with real speakers. The most interesting word that I learned recently was ranshitoketsu, which means like preserving your eggs, freezing your eggs. Like, you know, if you're a woman and you want to freeze your eggs, it's called ranshitoketsu. And guys, watch Ai no Sato. It's great listening practice. Terrace House isn't the only Japanese reality show worth watching. Other than that, guys, I watch YouTube every single day. I'm addicted to YouTube, not just making videos, but actually watching YouTube. Anytime I eat my breakfast, guys, I'm always watching YouTube. So I'm making it a point to actually watch YouTube channels in Japanese now. Not like with some automated weird dub or something like that, like real Japanese YouTube channels. And guys, I'll be the first one to say that I think Japanese comedy is so weird and not funny at all. I do not enjoy Japanese comedy, but genuinely, I found 2 Japanese comedy YouTube channels recently that actually make me laugh, and they don't have subtitles on most of the videos, but I'm not sure how well the automated YouTube subtitles work, but guys, it's definitely worth checking out. If you're a higher level Japanese listener, speaker, whatever you want to call it, I definitely recommend Rainbow Konto Channel and Gerardon Channel. Now for my reading, I know somebody's thinking, are you still reading Berserk? I know you've been saying that you're reading Berserk for like a year. Yes, guys, sorry. I'm not gonna lie, part of that is without a doubt because I haven't been sticking to it every single day, but I still do, bit by bit, piece by piece, follow reading Berserk, guys. I'm on the 8th book here. Been on the 8th book for a little bit. The thing is, you know, it's just, I could skim through it and go off of the pictures and the kanji that I know and still understand like 90% of what's going on. But in every page, there's like at least one kanji that I don't know. And then so I sit here with my phone and I look up every single kanji that I don't know. Every time I see a word that I don't know, I create an Anki card for it, and then I just drill that Anki deck later on. So it takes me quite a while, but I feel like, guys, if I don't learn now, if I don't take my time, like do the annoying tasks now of making these Anki cards and studying every single new kanji, finding out it's different, onyomi, kunyomi, whatever, I'm gonna regret it later, so I'm taking it very slowly. So yes, I am still reading the Berserk books. Guys, the best thing that I learned recently was yatsuzaki, which means like tearing someone limb from limb. It's sick, it's badass, I'm awesome. And by the way, for all my bookworms out there, I got any bookworms just like me, any nerds? Shout out to the nerds, where my nerds at? Any nerds that watch my channel, if you guys know, there's a famous book called The Courage to Be Disliked. It's famous in America, it's famous all around the world. I've had this on my reading list for quite a while actually, and I didn't even look at the author's name and realize that it was a Japanese person. And once I just found that out very recently, I realized the original title is called Kirawareru Yuki, which means The Courage to Be Disliked. And now I'm like, dude, I've already been meaning to read this in English. Why don't I just actually read this in Japanese? You know, the thing is, I figure I could knock out 2 birds with 1 stone if I read a book that I like and read it in Japanese. You know, there's not too many like actual books, not manga, but actual books that I really am genuinely interested in reading in Japanese, at least that I've found at this point. So when I found out that The Courage to be Disliked, otherwise known as Kirawareru Yuki, is actually written in Japanese originally, I was like, boom, I put it on my list, and I tried to order it off Amazon in the States, but it was stupid expensive. So I'm waiting till I get back to Japan. I'm gonna order off Amazon there. Hopefully it's not quite as expensive, and I plan to read this book. And yes, it's gonna take me a year maybe, because I'm gonna do the same thing that I'm doing with Berserk. I'm going to stop at every single kanji that I don't know, write it down, make an Anki card, and review that every single day until it is stuck inside of my brain, and kanji is all that I know. So I mean, yeah guys, those are most of the tools that I use while I'm here in the States, or that I've used so far. Italki for my listening and speaking, like the best fully immersive language practice. Second of all, guys, I'm watching Netflix. I'm watching Aino Sato, Love Village. I also watch YouTube every single day. I'm watching these comedy channels. They're hilarious. Seriously, guys, even if you don't watch them in Japanese, even if you use the auto dub thing, genuinely highly recommend those channels. They are hilarious. And then you guys already know Berserk, my guy Guts here, my guy Griffith. Are you team Guts or are you team Griffith? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm team Guts, yo. And then, as I said before, as soon as I finish this, guys, my next on the plan is reading Kirawareru Yuki. And I guess that's just gonna have to be when I get back to Japan, but hopefully I can buy it there. And I'm assuming it's gonna take me forever to read it. I'll probably bring it back to the States with me even when I visit again in December, and just use it for as much input as possible. Obviously, the fastest way to learn a language is to fully immerse yourself in the culture. Live there if you can, but if you can't, guys, these are just a few ways that I recommend to get the most out of your studies while living abroad. You can do it. You can learn Japanese. You can learn a foreign language while living overseas, guys. Take it from me, Young James. Y'all know what's good. Thank you for watching, guys. If you guys have any other recommendations of how to study, or how you study, or how your mom's dog studies, or your grandma studies, let me know, guys. Post it in the comments. I'm always looking for new ways to study. Maybe something that'll motivate me more, keep me interested even more. But otherwise, this is Young James. You guys know what's good. Follow the Instagram. Check out the link in the description below, guys. Italki. Y'all know what's good. All right. Thank y'all. Take care. Peace out. Love ya.